Live from Los Angeles, we thank you for listening to another presentation of the National Sports Radio Station on Spreaker.com. Who are the hot teams in the Major League Baseball season heading into the playoffs? Stephen Hughes is on tap and set to join us next on the National Sports Radio Station from Los Angeles, California. Who is the team to beat in the National Football League as we begin preseason action? NFL insider Robert Dieters is up next on National Sports. The story of the 2013 Major League season has been the resurgence of the Dodgers, led by Yasiel Puig. How realistic of a shot does Los Angeles have at making the World Series? Jason Gerline leads the roundup next on National Sports. Your presentation of National Sports is brought to you by Spreaker.com. Broadcast and listen to news, radio, and music with one low monthly rate. Your show will be right back after this word from your local stations. You can contact National Sports in a number of ways, through Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter with the label National Sports. We love to have you guys a part of our show and can easily join us also through text or call. You're listening to the National Sports Radio Station on Spreaker.com. America's pastime of baseball is changing as we know it into a sport we've never seen before. Where is the game headed in the next few years? Major League correspondent Cameron Sadeghi has the answer to that question next on the National Sports Radio Station from Los Angeles, California.
Hi, this is Sam Rosen, and I'm here with Sam's Situation.
Good afternoon, and welcome into the corner. It's Chris's Corner here on Spreaker.com, a National Sports affiliate.
Hello, and welcome to the Cameron Sadeghi Show.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Deep Sports Talkery. This is affiliated with National Sports.
Cameron Sadeghi, Chris Sylvester, Sam Rosen, Andrew Goldstein, Daniel Levy, and the entire broadcast crew with Commissioner Robert Dieters. You are live from National Sports Radio Station in Los Angeles, California. Live from Los Angeles, we thank you for listening to another presentation of the National Sports Radio Station on Spreaker.com.
(26-14) our halftime score. Long Beach City College, they lead. Number one, Mount SAC. Chris Sylvester, Brian Tabajay with you on the Mountie Football Radio Network, courtesy of Spreaker.com's own National Sports. And Brian, just talk a little bit about that first half. But obviously, coming into the game, we knew how good Long Beach City College's offense was, but I don't think I expected them to put up 26 points in the first half against the Mountie defense.
Well, they average just about 45 points a game, the Vikings do. So I expected them to score, just not so much in the first half. And credit to them. They work hard. They're the number one offense in the Central League for a reason. But their counterpart in the Mount SAC defense is the number one defense in the league as well. So look for Mount SAC to bring a little bit more pressure to Potter, the quarterback for the Vikings, in the second half. But, you know, some plays that jump out to me. You got Ontario Bateman. He's rushing for 77 yards. They hold most teams under 70 yards rushing for the game. So another hats-off move to the Long Beach City offense there. But, the defense is going to have to wake up sooner or later. This offense is going to come strong in the second half.
I think it's safe to say, Brian, even after just watching one half of football here from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Long Beach, California, that this is the most balanced offensive attack in Southern California. I mean, not to put the Mounties down at all, but they're not nearly as balanced in the running game and the passing game like LBCC has been tonight and has been all season long.
Well, you know what their big weaponry is. Daquan Hampton out wide. He has 5 catches for 56 yards. Josiah Blandon, 6 catches, 144 yards, and a touchdown. Those guys are D1 ready players, and proven so, as Daquan Hampton is the number 1 recruit right now in Southern California, committed to USC. Blandon committed to Colorado, so they'll be battling each other in the Pac-12. But you have those targets on the outsides, and Potter's utilizing those guys as well. That opens up their running game. When the defense has to worry about those big targets on the outside, those threatening offensive players, then that opens up the running game. And that's what's the cause as here is, 77 yards to Bateman, 55 yards to Potter, and he also has a touchdown as well. So, Mount SAC is going to have, quote unquote, have to pick their poison here and shut down this Long Beach City offense. The good thing is, in the first half that I see right now, right here off of this stat sheet, is 1 penalty for 10 yards.
That's a positive, and if there was more than one, I'm sure the deficit would be bigger than 12 points. You talk about Kenny Potter, 19 of 33 passing in that first half. That's a lot of pass attempts for just one half, a touchdown and an interception as well. Aaron Simpson making the interception for the Mounties, his second of the season. He had the other one a couple of weeks ago against Jalen Brady and Ventura College. But Kenny Potter, he's got to impress you. He seems to be throwing just about everything on the money tonight.
Yeah, and his receivers are catching the ball. Unlike Justin Allo, who went 7 of 19, 194 yards and 2 touchdowns. Of course, that long ball to Derek Mackin for another touchdown. If his receivers hold on to the ball, Allo's numbers are inflated by a lot more. And more importantly, it would be 4th down conversions for this Mount SAC offensive unit. And not only that, but mentally for the Mount SAC offense, those would have been big conversions there. But let's brush that off the shoulders and have a clean slate in the second half. Do what you've been doing offensively. Make sure you catch the ball, and I think they'll be fine. And right now, the run game is non-existent. You got Tolbert, Bonds, and Wilson, 5 and 3 yards combined. So 8 yards on the run is nothing to get it done here in Long Beach. Mount SAC is going to have to go in the air, and I think they have a legitimate shot here at cutting down this deficit early on. If the defense can come out in the second half on Long Beach City's first possession as they receive in this second half, I think they have a shot here as far as cutting the lead down very quickly through the air.
Mounties have ran the ball 11 times for 5 yards. Atrocious numbers on the ground for Mount SAC in that first half. Meanwhile, Long Beach City College, a combined 414 yards of offense. Unheard of numbers for one half, especially against the Mountie defense. What do they need to do in the second half to shore it up and stop guys like Kenny Potter and Bateman and Blandon and Hampton? I mean, this Viking team, so many offensive weapons.
Well, I mean, their strong points are going to be the linebackers of this squad. And Tama Avena leading the charge in that category as far as getting to the quarterback and getting to those short passes out to the flat. Like I said, they're going to have to really commit to one or the other, and hopefully it negates the Long Beach City offense at least a portion of this half so they can have a chance in this game. And Mount SAC overall, still looking like a competitive team. They're not, by any means giving up at all. So they're very much in this game. It's only 12 points down 26-14 at halftime here on Spreaker.com's national sports radio. It'll be something to see here if Mount SAC can come back and, obviously we hope that they can do the job, but there's a mountain to climb here.
Even in Long Beach, there's a mountain to climb for those Mounties.
And the Mounties could possibly do the job. We'll see what happens.
That's going to be the big question mark as we head into the second half. The Mounties are chasing 12, 26-14 the score. We're going to step aside here from Veterans Memorial Stadium. We're going to come back at you with some scores from around conference play. It's all starting this week in junior college football. Interested to see some of those scores, and we'll pass them along to you right after this. It's 26-14 LBCC at the half on the Mountie Football Radio Network, an affiliate of Spreaker.com's National Sports.
Who is the team to beat in the National Football League as we begin preseason action? NFL insider Robert Dieters is up next on National Sports. The story of the 2013 Major League season has been the resurgence of the Dodgers, led by Yasiel Puig. How realistic of a shot does Los Angeles have at making the World Series? Jason Gerline leads the roundup next on National Sports. Your presentation of National Sports is brought to you by Spreaker.com. Broadcast and listen to news, radio, and music with one low monthly rate. Your show will be right back after this word from the local stations. You can contact National Sports in a number of ways through Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter with the label National Sports. We love to have you guys a part of our show and can easily join us also through text or call. You're listening to the National Sports radio station on Spreaker.com. America's pastime of baseball is changing as we know it into a sport we've never seen before. Where is the game headed in the next few years? Major League correspondent Cameron Sadeghi has the answer to that question next on the National Sports radio station from Los Angeles, California.
Hi, this is Sam Rosen, and I'm here with Sam's Situation.
Good afternoon and welcome into the corner. It's Chris's Corner here on Spreaker.com, a national sports affiliate.
Hello and welcome to the Cameron Sadeghi Show.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Deep Sports Talkery. This is affiliated with National Sports.
Cameron Sadeghi, Chris Sylvester, Sam Rosen, Andrew Goldstein, Daniel Levy, and the entire broadcast crew with Commissioner Robert Dieters. You are live from National Sports Radio Station in Los Angeles, California.
Brian Tabda here alongside Chris Sylvester for Spreaker.com National Sports Radio. Some halftime scores to get you caught up. Well, scores right now at our halftime here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Some final scores so far. LA Harbor losing to Citrus 40-13. Final Mount San Jacinto and Compton 66-2. Mount San Jacinto. LA Southwest and Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara taking care of them 30-18. As it is halftime with Desert and San Bernardino Valley 31-9. San Bernardino Valley is up. El Camino and Riverside as well at halftime. Low scoring affair so far. 10-7 Riverside leads. Cerritos and Pasadena 20-9 at halftime. Cerritos is up. And Santa Ana and Saddleback. Saddleback leading at halftime 14-8. We are at halftime here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Long Beach 26, Mount SAC 14. Chris Sylvester and I here at halftime as we give you some stats very quickly. We've already gone over what Mount SAC, what we think at least what they have to do with the second half coming up here. And Long Beach getting that first possession, that very important first possession of the second half. They sprayed the ball all over the field. Kenny Potter's not only done that, he's also rushed for 55 yards and a touchdown. He's thrown for almost 300 yards and a touchdown as well. He threw a bomb.